Deebo Samuel, one of the most talented football players on earth.
I have a son now.
Oh! He's asked to leave San Francisco. He asked the 49ers to trade him.
Get that deal, man, to be set for life.
Deebo to Detroit? He might be going to Detroit. I see the Jets are talking about Deebo, the Packers, the Ravens, Cowboys are making moves on Deebo.
I just can't believe the Niners would trade this guy.
It doesn't make sense.
If you're a franchise, you need to make it work with Deebo Samuel.
Do I gotta talk about it?
Deebo's legacy is on the line.
At the end of the day, you gotta put in the work to be able to take care of your family.
Tampa Heat something different, boy. On the way to work out, where all the hard work happens at. Then we get you a show when the season starts. That's right. Navigate the House of Athlete.
Sure, House of Athlete.
The only thing I'm aiming for is to outdo what I did last year. I'm back bigger, faster, stronger, lighter, and just let the season take care of itself.
There, better. There you go. Thinking about driving your hips down, hips extended, drive down. Extend, drive down.
Getting with Deebo and just focusing on a little bit of weight loss first. He's a hell of an athlete. There's nothing we need to do, magic pixie dust or anything like that. Just get him in a position to go out there and do what he does really well.
Hold on the pad. Hold. There. Yeah.
He's got great energy. You can tell he loves what he does.
Quick. There you go. That's better than the other one. That's a harder move. Much better position on the pad.
Hard work, dedication, putting your body through whatever it is that need to go through to get where it need to be.
Give me a number out of 10, like pain-wise. Like 10 is I'm punching you in the face.
That wouldn't hurt them.
Always like that. Okay, you want to find out? I'll find out, man. Come on.
Feel like somebody's stabbing me right now. I'm really not a real flexible guy. Man, that man ain't too big to be dropping elbows in my You're not that flexible, everything is gonna be tight. Hey! What you doing? Huh? Wanna say hey? Wanna say hey to the camera?
Say hey.
Wanna say hey to the camera?
He's a great dad. Every time he sees, he just start laughing. I just like their bond.
Big boy.
It's just incredible just watching them together.
It's your child. You're gonna talk to your child every day. So, it's not something that out of the ordinary that I'm doing. I'm just calling to talk to him.
Say hi, Daddy.
Son. At the end of the day, you gotta put in the work to be able to take care of your family, and that's just how I look at it. And we call you out when I'm done.
Okay.
All right. About to meet my agent, Tori. About to chop it up about the Niners and just talk about life like we normally do.
Oh, hey, buddy. Good to see you, bro. Oh, nice to see you too, bro. Looking good.
Yes, sir. Trying to keep up with you a little bit.
Hey, what you doing?
Not a thing, bro.
This is family. This is not a client, an agent. This is family.
How nephew doing? Man, he about 2 years old already.
The man a monster already.
We from basically the same hometown.
I've been knowing Tori since I was like 5, 6 years old.
I've been knowing his mom, Precious, like junior high school. His father, Galen. I used to see him all the time.
How I feel fatherhood, man? How they feel?
When he finally got here, you can kind of see the way I started playing the game, started slowing down, making way more plays, and it was just like I got dad strength out there.
It's big brother, little brother relationship for sure. I definitely take it very serious. I don't take it lightly, the relationship that we have for each other.
But it's just a blessing to have that little man, and it just changed everything for you. So it's not just like my agent, it's like my big brother, my mentor. I call on him just as much as I call on my parents.
You gotta make sure little man taken care of, man. So, nah, man, I'm proud of you, brother, man.
That's why we go out there and go crazy, man. We try to get that deal, man, to be set for life, take care of him and the fam, and you know what I'm saying, just live the life we always talked about, man.
I know it's gonna be interesting, man. We know what's circulating right now on social media. Everything about this trade.
One of the big things that kind of went into the contract was you requesting a trade. Like, what happened to that?
Do I gotta talk about it?
We talked about it with your agent, with Tori.
Well, just let him talk about it.
I've talked to Lynch and the 49ers, they are adamant you are their guy. They ain't trying to trade you. Multiple teams have called and they're not even interested in even looking at that. So we just gotta see how this thing do, and see how it play out. You gotta stay patient.
Not only is this game about money to me, it's something I actually love to do, because if I didn't love to do it, I'd been found something else to do. I wanted it done before camp started. I wanted to be out there the first week of camp, but everything don't work out in your favor.
Deebo has a very clear understanding where the wide receiver market is, also realistic expectation of where he should be at as well.
Now I'm just thinking about the life that my parents wasn't able to give me. I'll be able to give it to my son. I had great parents. They made sure I had everything that I need, but it was necessarily like a struggle. You know what I'm saying? In the hood, from house to house. I want this to be a situation for me and my family, so like my son don't understand or will never know like what a struggle is. So basically just giving him the life that I didn't have as a kid, and just be that great parent that I had growing up, and just be that great father to him.
Now, what you have in this historical season you just had, and you hear, we got to make sure when we do this deal, we maximize it here too, And that's what's going to happen. I promise you that. But we're going to make sure that in this last season, 2021 was historical. The kid really showed the world that he's really a dynamic playmaker. I want to make sure that you get every dime, nickel, penny that's on the table left, that you get that, man, because this is a brutal sport and you never know when an injury gonna happen.
I definitely been on the other side of being injured.
So we gotta be smart too. Even though the trade has been requested, it's still business, and we wanna make sure that you secured and taken care of before you get that field again.
Ready for Tori to get back to work, see if we get this deal done real quick. Hopefully we get it done in the next few weeks so I can get back to practice with the guys.
I'll circle back with you and keep you posted all the way through the whole negotiation. When we do start, I'll keep you posted.
Bet, for sure.
Any question you have?
All right, bro, we good.
Tell the fam, tell mom, dad, everybody, say hello, kiss nephew for me, man.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you always, brother.
Appreciate you.
Love you, man.
As a professional athlete, I have a platform that I do not take for granted. So today, it's about more than football. I'm on my way to the San Jose Family Shelter, and I have a big surprise for the kids over there. Stay tuned. That's a Cuban food with my dog P, man.
I think I might have made a mistake. This looks good, but that looks crazy.
It was great food. I'm definitely going back.
You get to celebrate Father's Day this weekend.
Yes, sir.
First one.
First one. Parker not just my agent, he's a good friend.
It's my third Father's Day. How old is my kid? 2.5.
And my man about to be 6 months. When that little man came up out of there and I was there to watch it, luckily, I was doing so much traveling that week and was actually nervous that I was gonna miss it.
Remember when you had your autograph signing and you were like, Parker, we might have to cancel the signing. I gotta get on the plane.
Nah, for real. I flew so much that weekend, I didn't know what was going on.
I'm glad you didn't miss it.
It was her first time, my first time. I didn't want to miss that. You can't just think football, 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 football.
It'll be a fun celebration. First Father's Day is a good one.
It's gonna be fun for real. Yeah. You gotta take your mind away. You gotta enjoy yourself. You gotta enjoy life. Because if you just football, 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 you're gonna stress yourself out. You gotta take time for your mind and for yourself.
Think you ready for this?
I don't know what I was thinking.
No, me neither. I'm low-key nervous.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that skydiving. I ain't gonna lie to you.
We ride together.
We ain't bad boys.
We fly together.
All right, shut up. Shut up, Parker.
He was a little nervous, so that was funny.
If I have to sign a waiver to do anything, I ain't supposed to do it.
Weird for me to think about a guy that runs around on the football field and knocking heads with other people and a little afraid of heights.
You wanna go first? I wouldn't say I'm scared of heights. I'm just not skydiving. That ain't nothing that I wanna do.
You want me to go first? Okay.
Then they took his ass all the way to the top. I was like, man, I damn sure ain't getting in there.
It's so easy. It's so easy.
No chance. Yo, I ain't doing this.
You don't want the camera to see you not do it.
Waiting for him to build up the courage to get in there.
If I can do it,
Hey, I'm scared as hell.
he'll hold your hand. You'll be good.
Parker just being the crybaby that he always are. Bro, go ahead and do it, bro. Go ahead and do it. And I just did it.
Trying to amp him up and get him going. He was a little stiff. The key to flying in here is relaxing. Got him loosened up, helped him find his balance, and get him flying pretty well.
Yeah, I was screaming.
I can see him looking down and cupping up his chest like he's about to fall over, but he did good. He stayed stable. You know, he didn't make it too hard for me in there.
That was sick, right? That was tight. Hell no!
So it went really well.
Shit was scary as hell. Y'all know y'all heard me. I was like, man, y'all get me out of here. I don't see how y'all people skydive. It's not for me.
You never do it again, for real?
No.
Never again?
No chance. I wasn't a fan of it. That was kind of, I'm still scared. I ain't doing it again.
But now you can say you did it.
I did it though.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It was a good experience, even though I was nervous.
Deebo, awesome work, bud.
Appreciate
Great job.
I graduated kindergarten again.
Top flight.
You see it?
Top flight certified.
Headed home, first Father's Day. Can't wait to see my little man. Kid is 8 months now. It's been 6 weeks since I saw him. I actually get to see my dad too on Father's Day, so see 2 in 1. So happy to go home. My first Father's Day, it was a little different. It was a feeling I never felt before, coming downstairs, seeing the baby, Mahogany.
When I found out I was pregnant, I was nervous. I was scared, but he was so excited.
Did I get that booger? She was like, I ain't never think you would be this happy to have a baby. A lot of guys normally not like that. I was like, I'm not like a lot of people. I don't care. Let me get it.
He said, I want him to be a little Deebo. He needs to be just like me. I can't wait to dress him. We're gonna dress like twins.
You gotta have patience being a father. There's gonna be times that you come home and you dead tired. You gotta tend to the baby. You gotta feed him, bathe him, watch TV with him, chill with him. So one thing that I've learned is you gotta have patience for sure. You got that at this?
Deebo said he wants him at every game. That's gonna be his good luck charm, the baby. So he feel like this year is gonna be insane. Like, y'all are made for each other. And when he sees Deebo, he just lights up and he don't wanna go to anybody else when Deebo gets around.
Tycho. Thank you.
Happy Father's Day!
Well, cost me everybody gonna get your shot.
That was very expensive, too.
I could write a book about Precious, man. It's just crazy how it's not actually my biological mother. She's my stepmom. But she's been there for me, like, for a long, long time.
Well, honey, y'all know he bougie and he don't like nothing I get him.
I moved with my dad and my stepmom going to the 9th grade because my grandma ended up getting sick.
Tyshawn, you like your gift?
I do. She seen the potential in me, and she knew the things that I've done when I was back in Spartanburg and wasn't gonna allow that to happen.
He has so much.
Those days you come home from school and wanna go out, she ain't let me go out. We go to the library, type essays, and all type of stuff. She was just great.
Like, I don't know what to get him, so I always feel bad on holidays. You know, they got a good bond. He's a new dad. That's his junior. I know it's a strain on him because he has to be away a lot. We might fly in and spend some time with him, and then he had to fly out, and it breaks his heart for him to leave. I joke with Tyshawn a lot, and I say, you act like you was just scared of him when he first got here. And he was like, no, I wasn't scared of him. I'm used to it, baby. I said, nah, you was scared to be by yourself with him. I know you was. Ooh, ooh. Come on, Chomp. Mahogany had left and she was going to Charlotte. He woke up and seen Mahogany went there. He grabbed DJ so quick and ran downstairs, hopped up on my bed. He said, I'm gonna call Mahogany. I said, for what? He told me, she done left and DJ here. I said, we'll be okay. I said, but you can go back to your room. He told me, no, I'm good right here. I'm good. Look, tell everybody, happy Father's Day. It's my son's first Father's Day.
Dad at it. Yeah.
Man, it's fun just sitting there watching him do the things that I did to him when he was little.
I ain't gonna lie, this little man here a handful, and my dad's like, bro, that's exactly how you used to act when you was a kid. Aggressive. If he don't have his way, he gonna scream and holler.
He gonna jump out of there. No, he ain't. I got him buckled in.
When he was a kid, that's what he did. Kids used to come around him, make sure he take their ball and stuff and play with it. When I became a dad, I was young. I was 19. It was hard. Just had to do what I had to do to provide for him. As a father, that was my job.
So, hey, Papa.
He want me to figure everything out on my own, because at the end of the day, I'm my own man, I'm my own person, and that's one of the things that he had to do growing up. When he had his first child, he had to figure a lot of things out on his own.
I'm very proud father.
I'm here at the San Jose Supportive Housing for a big surprise. Hope they like pizza. You're welcome. This is kind of where I grew up. It was the house me, my brother, and my grandma was in. We had fun out here, for real.
Why is everyone celebrating?
Father's Day.
Juneteenth as well.
No matter how far I go in life, I'm always come back, show love to the people that show love to me when I was growing up. It's just crazy. The people that's still down to earth, they don't treat me like no different than they did when I was a kid.
What's up, man?
As a kid, all we did out here was tackle football, BB gun wars, firecracker wars, like doing crazy stuff as a kid.
He used to actually be a bully. I used to get calls to come down the street, your brother's bullying people, taking the ball, he won't let nobody play.
It was all fun when you was a kid, but now you just look back and be like, yo, we did all these things as a kid. Now you have a kid, gotta raise him the right way, and that's where I'm at.
Man, I really don't fool with that man because he like the Rams, bro.
Not to say too much, but it was a lot of violence.
When he was with his mom's side of the family, it wasn't in the best areas.
We grew up in Highland Homes. It wasn't a great neighborhood, but it was a neighborhood that taught us a lot. That's where we get our toughness from.
It was a lot, way more violent than it was now. Grandma was real strict on being in the house before a street light come on.
Every city got a neighborhood that's worse than the city, and we just happen to grow up in that neighborhood.
He's seen a lot. He's lost friends at a real young age because of the violence.
That's why my older brother was trying to kind of be my mentor and keep me out of the street.
I did stuff in the streets to where I showed him that this is not the way.
He was in and out of jail and stuff like that. He was kind of my mentor for us. Whatever you see me doing, don't do it. So he kind of kept me level-headed.
I'm messing up, I'm doing this in the streets. Like, you need to not do this. You see what I'm getting into and what I'm involved with. And I always told him, like, I'm your big brother, but never be a follower.
I just thank my older brother for keeping me level-headed and keeping me away from the things that he did. That's what motivated me to be who I am now. But now, it ain't bad as it used to. That's why you see a lot of people come out and just enjoy the time, enjoy each other's company. So we done got older and all that shooting and killing and trying to hurt each other, all that stuff is over. That's why I come out here and just be around the guys.
What's up, man?
Not too many people actually thought I'll still be coming back, being around. This is like basically who I am.
We got kids around here who look up to him. They love Deebo to death. They feel like if they can be like Deebo, they can make it out.
Back for the kids, just to let them know that there's always hope, to give them motivation, because not too many people where I'm from make it out.
So Deebo comes back and show the kids, I ain't forgot about y'all. We try to do our best to support the people who ain't being supported.
My mom always told me it's great to use my voice. That's why I try to use it as much as possible to be an inspiration to the kids.
can't forget about home. You can't forget where you come from. The community, everybody glad to see him come home when he come home. They show him a lot of love when he come home.
Yeah, out here we have a good time. Good vibes on the GBO. Got the gang with me, all my dogs, everybody out just having a good time, man.
This is the first football field I ever practiced on. It was my first time back in a while. It used to be like no sidewalk and it was just like all dirt. With this being a baseball field, this is like the little practice area that we had right here. Whenever we get in trouble, you see how wide and long this field is. We used to run laps around here. First memory I definitely have when I was about 5 and everybody was a little older. They was out here just toying with me when I was a kid.
He got hurt in practice and started crying. I told him every football player get hurt. Just get up, shake it off, let's go.
Having my dad as a coach was really fun. He wasn't necessarily the coach, but you know, as I got older and got better, you know, he was always around.
I used to coach football when he was 6 years old. It was fun, just being out there with them kids.
I played for the Crescent Hill Eagles. We didn't lose too much. The only team we really lost to was the Northwest Bulldogs, and I ended up beating them in the championship game when I was 9 and 10, so Crescent Hill Eagles was still on top.
When he was younger, he played defense. He was known in Pee Wee League to make a hard hit. You know, we used to get into a kid's mother. He hits too hard.
Did you like getting hit? Did you like playing defense?
Do it look like it? Nah. Did I like getting hit? Nah, that's why my mom actually called me Sweet Feet, because I ran so fast and didn't want nobody to hit me.
From that speed, I call him Sweet Feet because he's so fast.
He got a speed from me. I used to run like that. I used to run real fast all the time.
And I just be like, why you be running so fast like that? He don't, you see how big them people, they ain't hitting me.
We had a coach in middle school. His name was Sergeant Crosby. You know, he came to me, he was like, man, I think you should try playing wideout. And I went out there and I wasn't so very good. I used to drop so many balls. He used to take my gloves like that was gonna help. But once I moved and met Coach Hodge, he kind of helped me become who I am.
How you?
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day.
Same to you, man. Same to
How
you.
was it?
It was amazing. He came to Chapman High School when I was going to the 11th grade. He kind of changed the whole program around.
We kind of joked because one of our first 7-on-7s, he was late and he kind of came in laughing and I kind of chewed him out.
I was already good going into Chapman High School. He was like, man, I don't care who you is. You can go back to Spartanburg.
Went off on him a little bit and told him that he wasn't the best player I'd ever coached and things like that. You know, at the time he wasn't, which is kind of comical because, you know, we see where he is now.
And then that kind of showed me what kind of coach he was and really didn't care about how good you was.
And so I still share that story with our children because the blessed part of us is we never know what these children are gonna become. You know, we just see what they have for its potential to be. And so it's always a blessing to see, especially when kids do the right thing.
He's gonna make you become the player that you need to be. And as I went on to college and NFL, I can call him at any time and he's gonna pick the phone up. Hi, Ruru.
She good. Really close with my children. My little girl called him her boyfriend. She couldn't say boyfriend, but he was her boyfriend for years. Done cartwheels, just finished softball, and I think she's in charge of everything. He would call her, FaceTime her before games and things of that nature, and she dressed up for him for Halloween. So really, he's just a member of a family.
It's been like that ever since I've met him. It's just kind of that bond that we created at the time, and ever since then, it's just been stuck.
There's like a son who's turning into a friend that I'm really proud of, but at the same time, I love the fact he comes back.
You ruined her Christmas.
This is the man that's been giving me trouble.
I was like, she's a fan. I was like, oh, okay. I'm gonna send you a jersey to say, lost to the 49ers and I'm signing. And you just hang it up in your office. That's my gift to you.
No.
He's not gotten too big. He's still kind and loving and caring and here to serve. So those are the things that I'm most proud of him for. What's up, baby?
What's up, bro?
You doing all right?
Good.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Check this stuff out, man. Going around school. Found these things sitting around.
That's just my dog, man. Great guy, even though he got a big-ass head, but...
2013, boy, Offensive Player of the Year.
Monster.
Now you believe that dude was Offensive Player of the Year?
He's always been the ear to listen and just always been there for me whenever.
Hitting the Superman pose. Hey, that's the dude everybody feared back in the day. As someone that got to be here and be a part of his journey through high school, for him still be the same young man with the same heart of a champion, same humility, I just can't be any more proud of him. Look as big as it used to?
Probably look a little bigger. It's been a little minute.
Really, does it? Junior year, receiver. Senior year, quarterback, receiver,
Everything.
running back.
But once I started playing receiver, knowing that I'm not that big, not that fast, I used to like to watch Julio, but a lot of people used to compare me to Steve Smith, a little feisty animal, hard to bring down, do whatever it takes, so that's kind of who I compare my game to.
It's amazing how far you've come from here all the way to where you are now.
I think I was just born into football, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I was actually just born into it.
Man, it seemed like I was just here. I was sitting in the back there at halftime eating Rice Krispie treats.
Yeah. Hershey bars,
Hershey bars,
bananas.
Rice Krispie, banana.
That's it. That's it. We needed an offensive playmaker, and he was the guy that we thought could be it. And really quickly, you were able to see that we were right and that he was even more special than we even imagined. You know, I don't think I've ever coached a player that's went as hard at practice as you did.
Be fun out there, man.
That's part of what makes you great. The fun, the loving it, but the humility enough to go to practice and work your tail off.
Yeah, man.
That's how you go from a place like this to the places you've been. It all started here. Ain't that crazy? You want to see up there? You want to keep walking here? What you want?
We can go hit the gym. They didn't know I was a real-life basketball player.
Really?
I was a real-life hooper.
Big time. Oh, you still got that touch.
Shooter's roll.
Once you're an all-state player, you're always all-state player, huh?
Basketball was actually my favorite sport. A lot of people didn't know that I played football for real until 11th grade.
4 straight, I feel like Curry.
Deebo was a point guard that drove the lane a ton, finished a lot at the rack, but also passed out his fair number of assists and got other people involved.
I used to get up and dunk it. Ain't got no reason to be jumping up there no more.
As a wide receiver coach, you want guys who play basketball. Deebo understood body position. He had great spatial awareness from his time on the basketball court.
I don't need him shooting no basketball. He too clumsy, you might hurt yourself.
Who? What'd you say?
I say you too clumsy, you might hurt yourself.
You know, no, you never beat me no pig. Be coming here talking like that. Still got it. Big laugh, big smile, lights up a room. Just somebody that people want to be around. All love, man. Love you, proud of you. Proud of you, proud of you. It was a lot of fun to be able to spend that time with him today. Just very special. Special young man. Great things happen to great people.
It's just taking me back to the things that I accomplished and how hard it was to make it out of the situation that we was in and just being blessed to be in the opportunity that I'm in now.
Like I told you, Matthew 23:12, right?
Yes, sir.
Those that are humble get praised. That's you.
Here to the spare time in Greenville, do a little fun activities with the fam and the friends. I'm the bowling goat, so I mean, you'll get a snippet of that. We ain't doing no bumpers. If you gotta go to bumpers, we're gonna send you to the general population. Like, you can't get in where we bowling at. During the season and in the off season, we really don't get a lot of time to hang around with each other, but we're gonna go over here and enjoy each other's time today.
Just to be bowling and him to be in town and all his friends, he was happy.
Yeah, clean up on aisle 3.
We tend to bowl a lot whenever I'm back home, and it's just something that we always like to do.
You want the bumpers?
He's really like a little teddy bear on the inside. He's just so goofy.
In order for you to beat me, you gotta be doing something out of the ordinary. You're not just gonna beat me.
Hey, look for my future son, Piggy Man.
I'm good. Okay, we're gonna do my TikTok. I like TikTok.
I'm not doing no damn TikTok. I'm not doing no TikTok.
Deebo, he don't like to do TikToks with me.
I've been told I'm not doing no TikTok.
Please, please.
She always beg, I always tell her no.
We be together with your games and stuff, then you get together and you support my TikTok. Quiet on the set.
I ain't no TikTok type of guy.
Okay, y'all gonna be looking like y'all focusing on something. And then he's sitting over there like this.
I'm not too much a fan of my mom's TikTok, so I just let her do her own thing.
Focus now. Let me do the gutter ball. You gotta record me. I am the TikTok queen, y'all.
We're toasting to mama.
Contract! Yeah!
Everyone's celebrating a new contract but haven't signed yet. Still don't know how this is going to play out.
He needs to get paid for sure.
It's deeper than what people see on TV.
We're a few weeks away from training camp. Nothing has been resolved.
Where will Deebo end up?
It's time for him to make a decision.
The entire NFL is just waiting to hear from Deebo Samuel.
My legacy is on the line. You got to take time and make the best decision for my family.
What is it about Deebo and the Niners that isn't working?
Push. Yeah.
Been in communication with the 49ers. Some of the terms and numbers of what they came in at on their initial offer.
Bentley throwing to Samuel, breaks free.
If you're a franchise, you need to make it work.
Waiting to see what's gonna happen.
Showing out the gate, they want to keep you there long term.
This could be the biggest decision of Deebo Samuel's life.
What's your initial thoughts? Just kind of just looking over some of that.
The entire NFL is just waiting to hear from Deebo Samuel.
When the trades and stuff came, you hear people on ESPN talking down about him.
One of the narratives this offseason was that you were upset with how you were going to be used.
It's always going to be somebody out there that's going to try to tear you down, but don't let them.
I love my brother so much that I just hate that coming up as kids, we had to ignore the negativity.
Do you regret requesting a trade?
Do I regret requesting a trade?
It's a big world out here, so everybody's not gonna like Deebo. I think it gets to him sometimes.
This was probably one of the stressful weeks I ever been a part of in my life. When you're trying to get a life-changing contract, everybody watching you, and you better be ready.
We are prepared for war in some of the worst conditions. So when you get into war, it's easy. They out here in the sand, it's 99 degrees.
Oh yeah, it was toasty out there for sure.
I think Deebo's legacy's on the line. He has to make the right decision.
How did you handle that stress? What did you do to
I mean, working out, running, trying to keep my mind off things.
I really think Deebo is probably going to stay with the 49ers, but he needs to get paid for sure.
There you go. Working through this, you get mentally stronger.
After taking a long time off, I'm kind of a guy that kind of gained weight in his sleep. We was just, figuring out a plan of ways I can get as lean as possible, fast as possible.
Come on. Hey, and Deebo, if you slip and stumble out of a break, the quarterback might still throw to them. Go on. Keep finish the drill.
People in this league view me as a monster. Hard work, dedication, putting your body through whatever it is that need to go through to get where it need to be.
And let's see, attack it with speed. Use that foot to create first, flip your hips. Jump. Damn, but thick ass got through there. Everything we do to try to make it easier when you get out there. Good job. Woo! Good job.
Ever since, dog.
Ball is life.
Negotiations can take a long time.
My brother.
Yo.
What's up, boy? How was Father's Day, man?
Man, Father's Day was crazy. It's normal to stress out over the final number and guarantees.
Been in communication with the 49ers. They've been adamant about they wasn't, gonna trade you. And I spoke to Lynch, and he certainly said that they was gonna make it a priority to get something to us. Here you go, some of the terms and the numbers of what they came in at on their initial offer.
Damn, it's a lot of chicken.
When he told me the offer, I'm like, you lying. Like, you're lying. He's like, no, I'm serious. And I'm like, I can't believe it. I said, we knew this day was coming, but to actually see it, and we just both sat back and was like, wow.
What's your initial thoughts? Just kind of just looking over some of that. Yeah.
Never seen them kind of numbers in my life. Especially with my name right beside it. When I first seen it, I was like, yo, all right, this is what it's gonna be.
We still, I haven't countered this yet.
We was like, nah, this is not what we need to fix this.
We gotta make sure they guaranteed money. This ain't the NBA, like when you see
Right.
they hit, that's 100%.
You need to fix this. This is how this works. This is how this works. I'm just like, just let me know whatever you're gonna do. I mean, you've been doing this for a long time. I'm gonna just play my role of working out and just letting you figure everything out.
Even if you got a big number, initial number, or whatever, you got to make sure that you got the right guarantee structure. And there's different nuances to this negotiation. So I told him today, you got to make sure you stay patient, just keep working out, doing your thing, staying positive. I actually was kind of anticipating them kind of being a little lower, because sometimes teams want to do that and creep their way up throughout negotiations.
I feel like they came out like that because the short period of time that we got.
Yeah.
And practice starting here in about 13 days. So,
yeah.
Not spending a lot of time with Trey this past summer. I kind of wanted it done then, but you know what I'm saying, everything don't work out in your favor, and we still working, and you know what I'm saying, we still gonna make a push.
I'm gonna get back with him probably in the next couple of days once I flush all these numbers on this initial offer and kind of let him know kind of comparison to some of the other top wide receiver deals before I actually counter them. And so he'll be a part of that. You know, he'll make the final call on that, which he always does. I wanted to get them to the point where they say, listen, man, we ain't got no more money. And they basically saying, take it or leave it. That's ultimately what we're trying to get to with this negotiation.
Right.
When we get to that point, then you got a decision to make. Hey, I'm gonna take this, or what I'm gonna do then. And that's what we ultimately get to. You got any questions about anything?
Definitely ain't got no questions. I trust you, bro.
Everybody's watching and waiting to see what happens with his contract. But I can tell you this, we don't get distracted by the noise, the outside noise. My whole concentration is making sure that when the time comes, that he's financially secure the rest of his life.
Tell the family I said hello.
For sure.
Appreciate you and love you always, boy. You know that.
Yes, sir.
As a professional athlete, I have a platform that I do not take for granted. So today, it's about more than football. I'm on my way to the San Jose Family Shelter, and I have a big surprise for the kids over there. Stay tuned. When I wake up and knowing it's game day, I just turn my music on and I'm locked in. Right before we head out to the field, last year we was playing Kodak Super Gremlin. That was the team theme song. I don't know how that came about, but then it just took over, and then we just coming out to it every game. About to go do a little go-kart ride, you know, have a little fun after a long workout, you know. It's not all about, you know what I'm saying, putting the work in. You gotta ease your mind, have a little fun with your people.
Y'all can go I have.
Come on, bro. I can't lose. He said to walk away on you guys. What you looking at, though?
Let's do it again.
Let me. Nah, you gotta let that sink in.
My dad made sure we had go-karts, four-wheelers, dirt bikes, so like we always had that type of stuff growing up, and it was always fun.
Now we got a professional racer going out with you guys too this time. He's gonna start in the back with Deebo. We're gonna see what guys got. He'll turn 34-second laps. You guys are like 37s.
Which one the fastest? He raised his hand like he in school. I never lose.
Somebody get the checkered flag for that last lap, the only lap that counts. Talking's over. Time for racing, baby.
That's why I get them.
Just no. I started reaching over at the motor to see if I could fix it, but no, it was done.
I'm on him. You seen what I did to that professional driver, man. He blew the motor. Couldn't even keep up. I told y'all I never lose.
I'm hot. He wants to win everything. And he throw it in your face. And he'll,
You see when you try to soup your go-kart up a little too much? Because you know who you're racing, it tend to have technical difficulties, you know? I told y'all never lose. Man, you were driving like a snail. Bro, it won't accelerate no matter what. I know you would.
I'll never like to lose. That's just something that it was built in me. I was born with it. I'm not a good loser.
I'm beating people by like 6 seconds in a lap.
Went out there, I passed them all on the first lap, had them left by half a track, and getting through lap 3, 4, cart started sputtering, then it just shut off on me.
I think we put a little sugar in the gas tank to make, you know what I'm saying, cut off a little bit, make sure I win. We did something, I don't remember what it was.
So basically, moral of the story is, it's like me running down the field, and you can't catch me, you pull a gasket, so.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
He's the rook, I'm the pro. Not first, then last.
It's good to hear the initial offer is still on the table, but it's still getting real close to training camp. At the end of the day, you know what's at stake, you know what you need to do.
We're not trying to train him to fight the heavyweight champion. We just want to get him to sweat. We want to get him to work. There's some transferable qualities to his game, good for footwork, hand-eye coordination.
But now, just got to keep working.
That's the tightest you could have got it?
We want to continue to condition, but we don't want to just beat up his joints.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Throughout college, I pulled both of my hamstrings, broke my right foot, broke my left ankle. It was just all over the place.
1, 2, 3.
When the Senior Bowl came about, my agent was like, nah, I don't want you to go there. You've been through so many injuries. I went out there, and what a coincidence. The coaches of the Senior Bowl was Kyle Shanahan and the 49ers.
1, 2, 3.
I put on a show, and it just got me drafted really high.
1, 2, 3.
On draft night, I was right beside him. Got the call, and I started crying. And then he was just overwhelmed with emotion, like the whole room was.
It was just something that you always dreamed of, and it's like a feeling you can't even explain or describe.
We made it. Yeah, Tyshawn got drafted, but we all made it as a family. We're really getting ready to enjoy him being a professional football player.
He makes a tackle at the 40-yard line. Can they catch him?
Good job, man.
It says how good I was and the love that I have for the game of never quitting.
Headed to the kids' camp today. Back in the hometown. Nice weather. Feel good out here. Got a lot of coaches out here. A lot of drills for them to do. A couple coaches that coached me when I was a kid. Let's go make it happen.
Second annual kids football camp. The main thing for me is just to see the smiles on the kids' face and just, just the opportunity to go out there and just have fun with them. Hey girl, this is my girlfriend.
DJ calls me his foot girl, and he's really nice and he's always loving and caring.
Okay, baby. Hey, can I hold him? Come here. Are you sweet? Oh, you are big boy.
I consider Deebo like my brother for sure. He's impacted my life by just showing me you don't have to come from a big city. You don't have to come from money or anything like that to get where you want to be. And it just shows how trusting and people who help you along the way can get you really far.
Just coming back to where he was a child and providing an opportunity for some children to come experience some things that otherwise might not be able to.
You ain't running fast enough. Don't let the bag beat you up. You gotta hit the bag. The quarterback ain't gonna let you hit him. You gonna run past him? You gonna run that way or you run that way? No, you run this way.
Take some kids to some drills that we normally do in the league and see how they move around, but main priority of the camp is just go out here and have some fun.
Woo! I would like an icy somebody. Just give me a little red and blue mix. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right now. Give me an apple.
The kids love him, man.
No, what? No. Go back. That ain't how you tackle. Go back. No, I'm talking about.
For him to put a smile on them kids' face like that, it's crazy. He motivate them kids.
The pad, listen. This pad can't hurt you. Hit the pad. All right?
Give him a chance to think one day I can be the next Deebo.
Okay then. Now I'm talking about.
He really wants to help the kids and give them something to look up to.
I can throw that thing out.
I told you I'm 4 for 4 in my career throwing balls. 4 for 4 tugs. Turn the tape on.
I'm dropping seed. I'm dropping dimes like I'm Trey Lance, Jimmy Garoppolo.
Every chance I get to go out there and just have fun and just build their confidence and let them know they got a chance as long as they keep their head on straight.
Hey! 3, 1, 2, 3, Deebo! I'm here at the San Jose Supportive Housing for a big surprise. Hope they like pizza. Welcome.
One week till training camp. I'm supposed to hear on this contract any day.
Come on, go, Deebo. Drop the hips.
It's gonna be interesting to see how this one plays out. I really don't know. You know, Deebo has to do what's best for himself, but so do the Niners.
He's just ready to get it over with. I gotta focus on what I can control.
Give me full range with the left, too. Full range. Come on, stay tight.
And I gotta focus on why.
He is in his position in his career for a reason. You have to be all in to get to his level.
I mean, you can never get sick of something that, you know what I'm saying, that makes you money, that keeps you healthy and keep you on the field.
Boy, that 150 was steep. 112. We out here on this rubber track. So you can imagine what that feels like right now to us.
Not too many people make it to this position where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? You have to be strong-minded, you have to be disciplined, put everything behind you and just go to work.
I'm gonna keep you in.
He's been choking me.
Push. Yep.
You really respect the level that these guys operate at. Deebo to move as well as he does, as fast as he does at his size, that puts him, even in football standards, like the 1% of the 1%.
You're not gonna work harder than me.
Boy, hot. You don't dare get that hot in San Fran.
My son never gonna see poverty.
San Fran, perfect.
Get up. Punch. There you go. Push.
I just simply can't believe that the Niners would trade this guy. Like, he's incredible.
It doesn't make sense. You know, what is it about Deebo and the Niners that isn't working?
But that's what it takes to be great, though.
My agent Tori hit me up and told me there's some good news on my contract. Excited to see what he got.
Yeah, this shit's on fire. All my city girls.
I wanted to get the deal done before camp started. I wanted to be out there the first week of camp.
Lights, camera, action. The VVS's hit that like fatal attraction.
At the end of the day, we got it done.
I always told Deebo when he was younger, I always told him, bro, like, if I don't make it out, you're gonna make it out.
My number one priority is my son. Set up college funds and all this stuff for him. So like when it's time for him to go to school, just be whatever he wants to be in life. The contract is in. I have a very big decision to make, and I'm confident that everything will work out the way it needs to be. So we headed to Levi's right now. Times got hard, but you know what I'm saying? You have to make the best out of every opportunity. At the end of the day, I'm my own man, I'm my own person. You know, we had to go with the Niners colors, you know, just headed up here to sign the deal. It just shows, like, you know what I'm saying, the work that I put in and the trust that the organization have in me to continue to be one of the best players out here. You got the red, the white, you got the gold on the black. Something I've been working for all my life, and just glad to see this coming through. I'm signing with San Francisco for 3 more years. Go Niners. Where I go from here is we take 1 week at a time. We got the team, we got the coaches, we got the players. All we got to do is put all the pieces together. We'll be knocking right at the door again.
What's this contract mean to you? I mean, you worked your whole life to sign that paper. What does it mean to you?
It's a feeling that I can't even explain, to be honest with you. Once I got the call from my agent, I just was lost of words. And you know what I'm saying? It's just a blessing to be able to be in the position I'm in. It shows all the hard work and all the stuff that I do for this team. And you know, I'm just happy to be here. Excited to see all the fans. It seemed like they come to literally every game because this just shows the support that the Niners have. To see them without a helmet on, just to see they smile and, you know what I'm saying, see how much joy I bring them.
Favorite player, man, of the society. What he's able to do, like how physical he is and how versatile he is on the offense is how much of a team player he is. Like, he's our offense man, we go through him and I love him.
Yeah.
You know, we went through a lot as 49er fans waiting to see what was going to happen. And now he's with the team and everybody's happy. People are really excited about it. They buy his trading cards. They want his items, and today they get to meet him.
Thank you. You know, we lost in the NFC Championship game. I think we're getting to the Super Bowl this year, and Deebo is going to be a large part of that, you know?
That's great.
I mean, what is a sport without fans, if you get what I'm saying? Like, went through a COVID year, and it's like, I'm on the sideline and like can't get no energy, no juice. I mean, we're so used to people screaming, hollering, yelling. So like, what is sports without fans? Just got a crib like a month or so ago. It's the living room area where we be chilling at.
It's unbelievable. Even the house, I'm like, are you excited? He was like, yeah. And I'm like, I can't believe it. I said, I'm gonna believe it once I'm in the house and I'm in the pool or something.
Last year, 1,000-yard football, first season in the NFL with 1,000 yards against Minnesota. Game ball from, what it is, 2019, the year we went to the Super Bowl. Just scoring touchdowns, bro, just doing my job. And the right.
He worked hard for it and he deserves every coin he gets.
About to take you guys upstairs to the man cave. It's not officially done yet, but I'll show y'all what it looks like right now. All right, so here we are, we're upstairs, man cave, 2019 season. I thought it was a cool picture because one hand catch almost broke my shoulder. I thought my shoulder was broke. My dog, Diggy, it's that fun when he was in Minnesota. Real throwback right there. Tell him the bank is always open. Got just sitting down. Stop trying to fight. This recently just got done like 2 days ago. 19 problems came from drafted in 2019. I forgot who told me to change my name to 19 problems, but I mean it is. Miss Pat-Man. Not too many people know about the Gallagher game. Just a little bit. Play a little bit real quick. Can't trust you over here, boy.
He takes everything so serious. Even him playing the game, I'm like,
Hey, Kelly, I might get him, bruh. First round done, big boy.
the other day we all played bingo and I literally won twice. And he was like, she's cheating. I'm like, Deebo, how am I cheating if you picking the numbers out?
It depends on if they actually cheating or if I'm just talking time.
He was like, I don't know what you're doing, but you're cheating. That's it. You can't play with us no more. I said, Deebo, why you being mean to me because I'm winning?
5,300.
He wants to win everything.
Look what you made me do. Died there, man. It's over. Third life gone. Talk about these helmets real quick. Got 2 goals. Putting that gold jacket around my back, that's gonna make me legendary. And winning Super Bowl, 2019 Super Bowl. All the teammates that was on our team this year signed this helmet. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna forever have this one even though we lost.
Through all the adversity, through the injuries, through the criticism, through, just everything, I'm just so proud of him, but we gotta get a Super Bowl ring.
It's the #1 goal here. That's the plan. Every year we go out there, and as you can see, how we practice is how we trying to play, and that's just a physical ball game that we just going to continue to play. Growing up, you dream of playing in the Super Bowl, and it actually happened. Even though we kind of fell short, it was just a blessing to be there, and the main goal is to get a Super Bowl ring. Hopefully that happens real soon. Of course, I want to leave a legacy, man. First and foremost, for my child.
Deebo's Jr., he's gonna provide a better life for him. He don't have to, go through what we went through or go through, poverty. He'll never go through what we went through as kids coming up.
He really came from a place where, he didn't have as much as he have now. He gets emotional because he never thought it could happen. I tell him, I say, you deserve everything coming your way,
Leaving a legacy on the field, a guy that worked hard, did whatever it takes, just put his body on the line week in and week out for his team, and was a great teammate. Thank you guys for joining along my journey through the contract, through the workout in the off season, to being back home, to this little man. Thanks Overtime fam. Spending $10,000 on a pair of Dior sneakers. Made sure we had all the J's. I was always into clothes and shoes. You got the funds and the money to go buy all the stuff that you want. I just like fashion and a lot of Miri. It's just part of me. Take y'all in this closet real quick. Everything is not done yet, so just a sneak peek of what it's gonna look like. I always start with the jackets, pants. I spend a good bit of time on making sure, you know what I'm saying, I got the right fit. Every game, you know, I try to be the best dressed as possible. That's how I go about my day. As y'all know, I'm a big hat guy. I don't know what convinced me to get into hats. I just like fashion, and hats is part of fashion. Got literally 1 million hats. They're all over the house, but for the most part, what we got here, we got a lot of Miri. Of course, gotta have a Miri. Game day fits, I got a hat on. I mean, going to work every day, I probably got a hat or a hoodie on. I mean, it's just part of me. Now we gotta have the SF hats. Just to give y'all a rundown of how the closet gonna look. Oh, I had to take a room out of my house just to build a shoe closet. LED lights coming in here. It'll fit about, they say 500 pair of shoes. Yeah, I do have quite the shoe collection. I damn sure do. So we just got stuff just sitting around right now until they get done. I ain't gonna lie, I think I was born into that. Growing up, mom and dad made sure we had literally every single pair of Jordan that ever came out. Probably got every color of these. Balenci's, of course, as you can see, I got the black on black, black with the white shoes. I think it started in high school, and it got real bad when I was in college. But once I left college, I kind of gave a lot of those shoes away that I regret doing. You got the Prada, McQueen's, Versace's, Dior's. Just wore these to the game. Yesterday, Monday Night Football against the Rams. These tough though, for sure. And I got a league I just started all over again, and now like it's outrageous. Like I gotta have every shoe that come out. I blame Emmanuel for me spending $10,000 on a pair of Dior sneakers. As a birthday gift to myself, he convinced me to do that. You got the funds and the money to, you know what I'm saying, go buy all the stuff that you want. And for his fashion, I mean, shoes literally everywhere. Big into fashion, I love clothes, so more of the story, like, went to school for retail, fashion and design, and so whenever, you know what I'm saying, I'm done playing, you know, start my own store. A lot of people like ask me what's my favorite shoe. I don't have a favorite shoe. My go-to shoes, of course, is the Jordans. That's why I spent 10 grand on a pair of Jordan Dior ones. But I don't have a favorite shoe. I just wear whatever I like. If I like it, I'm gonna get it, and then I just don't have a favorite shoe. I wear everything.
Is there a shoe that you want to have in the future that you don't have yet?
I mean, I pretty much got all of them. Here they go, right? See, I don't know how long these been out right here. Never been laced. I ain't gonna lace them. Bread 11 is the go-to shoe all the time. Wish I could show y'all where the rest of them at, because I got probably 4 pairs of these, but gotta keep a pair on ice just because. It's just, you know what I'm saying, growing up, Pops made sure we had all the J's, and these are my favorite ones. I mean, I have a ton of shoes I never put on, but they gonna get worn. It's not like I'm trying not to wear them, I just gotta find the right thing to wear with them. The closet not done, so it be sometimes hard to find certain shoes I've been looking for. I recently bought a pair of shoes twice because I couldn't find my other pair, but it is what it is. On the way back to my hometown, I would say I'm a pretty funny dude, you know what I'm saying, laid back.
Hey, I'm scared as hell.
You know what I'm saying, I like to hang out with the guys. You know what I'm saying, hang with the family. I have a son now, so of course I love being around him and having fun with him. Stop trying to fight. More of the story, like I'm just a chill, cool, laid back, like to have fun and be with the family type of guy. We just have a goofy, funny family.
Hey, y'all. No. Y'all go 9.
We always playing card games, like always.
Yeah!
You changed the color of the blue. You changed the blue. He changed the blue.
Who changed the blue? You supposed to remember everybody's card.
And we take every game so serious. Like, we're not friends no more. We're not together no more. We're not family. We're all against each other.
We get real competitive when it's time to play cards.
We like to see who gonna win, who gonna beat who, and then we like to talk trash. Like, we're big trash talkers. That's true now.
Draw 4 on a 2. Who does that?
That's how it's supposed to go.
No, you really can't do that.
Boy, that's how I always have played. Deebo catchphrases. You cheat.
See, they cheat the family game, bro.
Sure.
People got cards on the floor.
He cheat every game he play. He cheats.
Deebo hates to lose. Like, if he lose like a football game, we all agree not to talk to him. We like, oh, he lost. Now Deebo's about to be in a bad mood. So even card games, he does not. He wants to win everything. He hates losing.
In order for you to beat me, like, you gotta be doing something out of the ordinary. You're not just gonna beat me.
Somebody already had Uno, and they was throwing out draw 2s, and then somebody threw out a draw 4. So everybody like, no, you can't do that. But some people like, yes, you can.
People cannot do that.
Yes, you can.
But I knew you could, but I was like, no, you can't, just so I could win. We all start cheating a little bit just so, like, we can win ourselves. I love all of them. They feel like home.
It's amazing to watch him play and then, see him up on the big screen and people just yelling. For our son, I love it.
What you talking about?
Off the field, he loves to be with family. He wants to take care of, the family and make sure his family is straight.
He's a big boy.
I have a son now, so of course I love being around him and having fun with him. We have great parents who have multiple kids, not saying they have a million, but they have enough to give us knowledge of, how to raise a baby. But at the end of the day, we the parents, we figure things out. I think we've been doing a great job for is parenting.
Overtime Fits keeps blessing me with all these fits, and you can cop them all too. Head over to the OT shop and peep some of these new drops. All you gotta do is click the link below.